We're gonna do a test, and a 1, 2, and a 1, 2, and a 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Subscribe. You can be an idiot as well. I actually like that. That's kind of funny. I have been asking questions to everyone, and I've only had one person reach out and change something, and now I've been figuring things out myself because I'm trying to play on a 4K monitor with a gaming laptop not working very well. Changed it to 1440. I doubled my frames. It's life-changing. Oh my God, racing above 60 FPS is, whew, I think I was in the 45s to 50s. So yes, right now we're going to watch DaveCam. If you haven't yet, here is his channel. I should have it in the description down below. But yeah, go subscribe to him. He's awesome. He's good. I like him. He just came out just yesterday with iRacing graphics and OBS. So yeah, like exactly what I needed. So we're going to go through it right now.
Will I share them? And also lots of questions
and change
about
some of our shit.
OBS, my capture settings. What do I do? Well, I'm going to try and explain it all relatively quickly to at least give you a bit of a benchmark. So first we'll start with my Nvidia control panel settings. It's nothing exciting, but my setup is slightly different because obviously I create content. So the screens that I use are 165 hertz. But
also, like, having triple monitors seems pretty sweet. Like, look how much more, like, you can see the glass or the plastic, like, reflection from the window, and then the mirror. I don't see any of that. I kind of, how deep do we go down this rabbit hole? I say we go deep. I want this whole setup. I just want it all. Give it to me now.
Because I create content, I set them at 120 hertz. Now, a bit of an early tip. If you are creating content, always try and have your simulator frame rates in multiples of 60, yep. 120, 180, 240. That's if you're capturing your gameplay on OBS at 60 hertz. So obviously those refresh rates I mentioned, they're all multiples of 60. That just helps with frame timing to make sure that you don't get those weird little judders. But double check your frame rate on Windows on the display information. Because
oh yeah, display. It's probably going to show up down here. Here we go. Whoop! Whoa! Windows 11's crazy. Wait. Advanced 2560. Oh, right here. This is the one. This is my TV. If you go down, I changed it to 1440. You'll see why. It completely changed iRacing for me. I can finally do it. But advanced right here. 120. There you go. That's where you want to check it. Go check your stuff right now. Make sure you have it set, because sometimes mine resets itself and it goes down. Jeepers. Excuse me. It's changed it to 60 before, and it's a huge difference.
Because it might actually be 119.988 or something like that. So not exactly 120 hertz. And if that's the case and you are capturing your gameplay on OBS, then you will have to have a slightly different capture refresh rate. I'll explain that in a little while. So I'll show you my Nvidia control panel. And that's not a euphemism. So as I alluded to, I have my monitor set to 120 hertz. But I am capturing all this on a secondary PC with a capture card. So I do have a cloned
secondary
display.
PC.
Now you'll see there 1, 2, 3. So the number 3 there is my main center monitor. Number 4 is my Elgato capture card. So I just clone these two together. So what you see is my center monitor. And as I mentioned,
that's what it looks like with 3.
120 hertz, all of them. So I do have G-Sync enabled for windowed and full screen mode.
G-Sync right here.
Settings. I haven't really made many changes.
Okay, got it.
The only changes I've made.
That's where I was. Slow down, Dave. 3D settings. That's when I was changing. I just found it. I didn't even know about this one. Hello? Okay. Can I? Oh no. Did it change that? I hope not. Low latency, ultra. Okay.
The low latency mode to ultra. Obviously the monitor's there. G-Sync compatible. If you set it up in here, this will automatically change to G-Sync compatible.
Shader.
And I turn vertical sync off. Now all this is what works for me and gives me the best capture at the other side. So a lot of people recommend having game mode on. I found that my gameplay and captures better with game mode off. But I do have optimized for windowed games on.
I have all that.
And I have my hardware accelerated GPU scheduling on. And because I'm running G-Sync,
just turned off,
I've got this option for variable refresh rate. So I'll jump very quickly onto OBS.
Did it go?
And a lot of people watch many videos on YouTube. These are the best capture settings. That's the best capture settings. You can't go wrong with OBS.
So far,
the simple output. You don't need
OBS is working
too much of the settings. I'll show you what mine are. So first thing we do, go to settings, go to advanced, change the process priority to above normal, color space to Rec 709, color range to limited. That's if you are using the default color range within Windows. If you start changing these to
I don't think I've ever changed anything of this before.
Video, 2560 by 1440.
This one definitely changed the way I do OBS. Because my base canvas, I think, was set to 4K. Then I changed my resolution to 1440, and then I was trying to output to 1080. And I think that's why my last 4 streams, I don't know if I said that already, 4 streams I've tried, 30 minutes to an hour, do the whole thing, think everything's good. I go back and watch. My audio is 30 seconds ahead. This face cam is behind 30 seconds, and then the main video looks awesome. But everything's so messed up. So now I changed mine to 1440 to match what I'm looking at. Outputting to 1080 so it's easier on the PC since I'm only using one. He has 2, lucky bastard. Maybe I'll get another one. We'll see. But let's keep checking.
See, frames per second, 59.94.
I just changed mine to 60.
So if your refresh rate is bang on 120 and you're happy with that, have it 60. But a good way to find out your monitor's refresh rate is head to displayhertz.com, open the window and leave that running on your system for 20 minutes, 30 minutes, and then it will give you an accurate refresh rate for your monitor. So onto output. And as I mentioned, you can go advanced and you can have all these different changes here.
Yep.
Stay on simple. You don't really need to.
And the last 4 streams, I went into the advanced. I watched 4 or 5 different YouTubers, all different for iRacing, for ACC, all these things. And all the things they were switching, oh man. I wonder if that's also why I was messing up. But let's keep looking. I don't know why I keep saying but.
Mine recording, high quality, medium file size, fragmented MP4, and I have the NVENC H264 encoder. And I do have 2 audio tracks.
Up here
I did have game volume, 2 for the mic volume, so I can make changes in post, increase or decrease the volume.
My bit rate to 6,000.
The heavy breathing and clicks from
it is at 24.
And that's pretty much it from OBS. Really, really simple.
Damn.
Now, onto the iRacing.
And I wonder, because people are telling me to change audio settings. I wonder if that's why I kind of messed up. I am using, oh man, probably, here we go. Let's get it, change it up a little bit. Face it up towards me. Maybe that'll help. Hey, welcome. A wireless DJI mic. Welcome to, I was going to say Glacier TCG. That's my Pokemon YouTube channel. Glacier TCG. If you like Pokemon, it's pretty freaking sweet. But this has always been my passion, is gaming. And I've always wanted to do sim racing. So that's why we're doing this. Dave, what else you got for us?
Low detail for me. Objects, high detail. That's really important for braking markers and all that kind of stuff. Particles, high detail, and full res. Turn off this foliage nonsense. Now, max car 63. So
we learned about that already.
63, that's the maximum number that you can have. Obviously, 62 car grid plus the pace car. If you don't have it set to the maximum, then you might miss out on some incidents or some cars. Things just look a bit funny. Don't worry, it doesn't render 63 cars. That's taken care of with these numbers here. But set that 63. 20 cars for me is plenty in a race. I'm never going to see more than 20 cars in front anyway. So 20 cars in front, 8 cars in the mirror. For me, that's plenty. Dynamic level of detail, I have that set to world plus minus minimum. I don't want many changes at all. And I have the car level of detail off. I don't want any changes to the car. No frame rate limit. Now, this is where the nice
mine was car only. So let's turn that off. No limit.
Some frame rate if you make changes. So, anti-aliasing method, MSAA.
Okay.
MSAA samples 4x simple. I think that works fine on 1440. Shadow maps and clouds on. Object self-shadowing on. And dynamic objects in the main view. Night shadow maps on. Shader quality, I have that set to ultra detail. There's not much difference between high and ultra, but I've got that worth having on. Use the virtual mirror. cheating here, really. Max 1. Now, I'm cheating here, really. So when you watch my videos, you can see the mirror there.
That's what I was talking about.
The only one that I'm rendering. And in truth, I don't even look at that one ever. I use the virtual mirror. So if I had my way, I wouldn't have any mirrors.
What's your
just use the virtual mirror.
virtual mirror?
Headlights, high detail.
65. Whoa, I think I have mine like super high. That's why it felt so far.
I always think it looks.
If it's higher, it means they're further away.
Blur off. SSR, I just have that.
Okay. I think we have an idea. I think the rest was for replay. Yeah. Yeah, then he jumps into replay. I think, yep, I scrubbed through this part. So he does like the replay, how to get different shadows. So if you guys want to go through that, make changes in your main graphics. There you go. See? There you go. All right, let's, I took a picture. Yeah, I'm just going in. Where was that guy? Oh my God, I forget. Let's see if we can, there he is. Where'd he come from? Oh my God. Who are you? Wayne. What are you doing, dude? What is this? There's one, first, second, third. You're in fourth. Dude, Wayne, Broheem, do not do this. You are not Max Verstappen. Like, what is this? You just took out second and third. Where do you finish? Where did you finish? Third. I hate you. I absolutely. So me and this guy. Oh yeah, this was fun. I gave him room. This is the fun battle. This was when it was fun. Switch to the outside. Go back in. Come on. They do a little dance. I go back in. Okay, he gets pulls ahead there. All right. Oh, look at that. That was cool. Hold on. You see how all of us, like it's perfect, like, because the inside would have to go outside, middle kind of goes middle, and outside goes inside. That's pretty, right? Let's do that again, but in this motion. Here we go. All right, so what happens here? All right, we get a run on this guy. Awesome. Me and this guy, we're going ahead. All right. So we're going ahead. I'm catching up. He's getting nervous. You know, he's swerving all over the place, trying to defend. I'm just doing my race, just doing my race. Okay, he's getting a little squirmy now. Okay, heating up his tires. Look at that. This guy's on my ass too. But here, I think this is where, no, not here. This guy. Ooh, wait. I thought it was this guy I got in a fight with. Oh no, it's this guy right here. All right, okay. Wait, hold on. Let me, what's your name? Eric Mueller. Damn you. Ah. So you were watching us battle. You got the good old slipstream. I left it open. Awesome. You can take this. I left it open for you. I'm fine with that. I'm going to get close. But don't fucking come out here. Like, you can't run me off the road. I'm sorry. Maybe I'm the asshole. I could have moved over maybe a little more. But I still, I'm still kind of butthurt by this. That little contact took us. Damn. Damn, dude. Shucks. All right. Well, first stream, you know? Hey, why not? I like it. I'm going to do a little test. Hopefully I can check all this out. Hopefully it works. Let's save this replay. And if not, damn, right? Damn. We try again. So we end this one and we'll wait here. Let's see where we ended. What do we get? Oh. Wayne, you have a B license and 3.5 rating. That is insane. And that's what you did? Shame. Shame. Oh, all right, let's check it out. I'll be back.